your host Darren, and with me I have my boys Justin,
What's up, man?
Deontay,
I'm here, I guess.
and Cameron.
Hola.
This week we're going to be talking about a lot of Nintendo shit because they just like to announce things every other week. We have the announcement of the Nintendo Switch Lite. We've gotten more details for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I beat Persona 5 and it's fucking awesome, so me and Justin are going to talk about that shit a little bit.
Yay!
And a couple other things. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Nintendo Switch Lite, what is everybody's thoughts?
I'm happy that it has a D-pad.
It does have a D-pad.
It looks nice. It looks cute. It looks like it can totally serve its purpose. From my understanding, the only thing that you really can't do with it is, the only game that you can't play with it is Nintendo Labo. But other than that, everything else, with the addition of extra Joy-Cons, you might have to buy extra Joy-Cons for certain games, but you can pretty much play everything on that.
Yeah. Looking at it so it got four different colors that got announced. We have yellow, we have gray, and we have turquoise, and also they announced a special edition Pokemon Sword and Shield one that comes out in November, so a couple days before the game. But as far as the Nintendo Switch Lite itself, comes out September 20th, so alongside Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, so nice little paired up game. And let's see, yep, like you said, it's got a D-pad, it's not dockable, so that's what's making it $100 cheaper. Can't detach those Joy-Cons, and also there's no HT Rumble part of it. So coming out at $199.99.
It's a decent price point. Yeah. It's
a
good price point. Can I just say though that it really isn't much different from the Switch itself, and but they tried to hype up the commercials so much because there's not a long list of differences, but the commercial they tried to show people playing in all these different ways and shit. It was so extra.
Well,
I thought it was such an extreme commercial. They did the most.
It was. That is agreed. They were just yeah, you could take your Switch anywhere you go. Bitch, I do that already.
Right, exactly.
But there's a difference, dude. You have a backpack and a carrying case.
Bitch, I do that. Anyway.
You know what I mean? It's I was talking about this when we were talking about the portability of the Switch. It's not the same as throwing it in your pocket and just going. And with this kind of solves that. This does what the Game Boy used to and what the DS was doing. Yeah. So it serves its purpose.
And with it being the Lite, they had that with the DS, same thing. They had the big, chunky DS, and then they had the DS Lite come out with same thing, just slimmer design, a little bit more portable. Because they showed a comparison of what it looks like to a normal Switch, and it definitely fits inside of it. So I'm all about that. And the battery life is a couple hours longer as well, because, it's only portable.
Yeah, it doesn't have to support the HD Rumble as well. So.
That's saving on its battery life. And do you know what? I think it's good that you can't detach the Joy-Cons because the way that they shaped it, it's smaller than typical Joy-Cons now. So you wouldn't be able to do that anyway.
Right.
So do you think that this is going to be appealing to people who already have a Switch, or attracting a new market who haven't quite copped it yet?
I think this is going to hit right in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are people who have Switches who will probably gravitate toward this because of its portability. You know what I mean?
My Switch is going to live in the dock.
Right. He's going to have, this kid's going to have one just living in the dock and one just on the go. Also, Japan loves their portable systems.
That's true. That is very true.
Japan does love their portable. Kill over there.
This is why the Vita lived for so long in Japan, because it's a portable system. That's what made it so big.
The Vita is still alive in Japan.
It's slowly dying. It's still alive, but I mean, this is. I really think
it's on life
the
support.
Video, this is.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely on life support.
It's in a whole ass iron lung, nigga.
Emulation and shit now.
What's up, Cam?
So people using that shit for emulation and shit now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm about
People
it.
are doing the same with Switches, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Switch mod.
Oh, they're hacking Switches
Yeah,
already?
they are.
Yeah,
Oh,
that community is fucking crazy, dude.
They
You
were
don't need
quick
to know
with that
about
as
this
well.
redacted,
They were super quick
this
with that.
redacted business.
What? No. What? No. We don't do that.
Buy your
No.
video games.
Yeah, we
there's
buy
like
everything.
big hacks where like there's full homebrew hacks for Switch and shit, and then there's even smaller hacks where people have been uploading their personal pictures up on Switch, and like somebody fucked it up by uploading titty pictures.
Oh no!
There are very few games where you can really see other people's pictures like that. So I think it was Mario Odyssey. On one of the balloons or something, somebody saw some titties on the balloon and reported it. And the modder who fucking discovered this exploit was like, "See, this is why we can't have nice things."
That is true.
Very
Justin,
true.
that's your
Very
Justin,
true.
that's your people, man.
That's
is
your
my
people.
peoples. I
New
know,
tech.
I know.
Fucking it up for everybody.
Looking in the sky and Mario.
Oh, titties.
You know what? Hey,
But
New
we
meaning
are
to
a
New
special
Dunk
group
City.
of people.
But can I just
We are
say,
definitely a special group
I
of
remember
people.
that this information leaking a while back. I think we might have talked a little bit about it. That this
Yes.
was potentially going to be a thing, and it was. I know a video that I watched suggested that it was either going to be something like this, where it was a smaller system that didn't have the Joy-Cons that could undock, or they were going to have like a Pro Dock where
Both.
Yeah, exactly.
Both of them
The-
were rumors, and so everybody's like, "All right, cool. There's the light. Give
Right.
us the Pro. Give us the more powerful version." And am I like I want that Pokemon one. Like
I think
first
their
and foremost,
statement
I want that.
about the pros, like they had no plans.
Yeah, they said this is not anything like that
Yeah.
is not coming anytime soon, and it's just like, so you're saying there's a chance?
Right.
So that there's a chance.
You didn't say
I'm
no.
still convinced we're gonna get another version of the Switch with a fucking camera on it. I'm just genuinely convinced because there's a camera on the Wii U. The fucking DS or the last iteration of the 3DS had cameras.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something Nintendo is going to throw back in and try to reincorporate.
Mm-hmm. I do think it's kind of funny that it doesn't have Labo support. Just because you saw how heavy of a push it was at first, and now clearly it's just like, yeah, here's this new affordable Switch that we know you're gonna use it at handheld anyway. It doesn't have Labo support anyway.
I don't think it can work with Labo though. Like just the way Labo works, how would it work with the fucking Switch?
You have
Lite?
to attach the Joy-Cons anyway, so of course it doesn't work.
You would have to attach the Joy-Cons, and then you'd have to sometimes attach the screen in certain instances. Yeah, it probably wouldn't work at all. Or if it did work, it'd have to be like Switch Lite specific Labo games.
Yeah,
And that's doing too much.
It was just funny, like in their trailer for it, when he was just like, you could play your Nintendo Switch games if it has the handheld mode square on it. I'm just like, well, duh, of course, that's
let me ask you
99.9%.
this. Let me ask you guys this: as three people who already have the original Switch, which announcement would you have been more excited for? This Lite version or getting a Pro Dock?
I think it would be more
Probably
than a
this.
dock.
Yeah.
I think
It would have been
a
It would have been a whole
Yeah, it would have
system.
probably been a whole new system. Yeah.
Like I said, with that damn camera on it. But yeah, I'm probably this Lite, honestly.
Yeah.
Probably this Lite. This Light is weird.
Anyone
Being as affordable as
going
it
out to
is.
cop?
Right, that's damn near like perfect gift type shit. You know what I mean?
For real.
You're right. I might fuck around and have to get one.
You were talking about, you're like, hey man, I really want to
Hey,
switch.
man.
Because let's be
Yeah.
real.
Mario.
I don't think that you'd play that shit on the TV anyway.
The Switch? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably be playing it more so while I'm out. Because I'm out a lot.
Yeah.
We know.
Mario Party.
Yeah, we know, right? We know.
Suck on that thing. Now that I think about it,
What's up?
Mario Party's gonna suck on that thing because you need to buy an extra Joy-Con.
Well,
You can't play Mario Party handheld mode.
exactly, but that's one of the games that they're saying it has to be handheld.
Is it gonna be
compatible.
weird, like having, like how are you gonna play it with an extra Joy-Con? Like how are you gonna? Does it have like a kickstand and shit on it, like the?
It does have the little shitty kickstand.
Oh, it
did
does.
it?
that the Switch is
I didn't notice it. I don't think there is.
I didn't think so either.
Because that was the main question. I have like a little stand that I got.
Because I'm looking at it now and it doesn't look like
something
it
like this would work because you would plug up the cord to the side so it's still able to charge up. So that's what I liked about this. So I'm thinking that works, but the only reason I would see you using the Switch Lite with a stand is if you're fucking watching Hulu or some shit like that. Like, you'd have no reason to do it like that.
Exactly.
But how would you play it with the extra Joy-Con?
Trying to fucking play Mario Kart. You just set it up and
you could say, you know what? Well, actually, no, because they did say, I saw that I believe there's going to be an update coming out where, like, you'll be able to pair, like, a Pro Controller, and there's going to be a light that lets you know that it's indicating that it's able to pair. So I
heard the home button is going to light up.
Yeah, it's going to be, like, a little blue light up part, so...
But how does that... My question is, how does that even work? Like, how are you supposed to hold the thing and then hold an extra controller at the same time? Like, it's not...
No, I think that's why he said you're going to have to put it like a stand or something.
Got your ass, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but more than likely, and I think their mentality is, this is getting people to own their own Switch. Not just to rely on just like, oh, did you bring your Switch? And just like, yeah, I got extra Joy-Cons. We throwing on hands on Smash right now. Let's go.
Right.
It's like, you already have your own Switch. We're just going to play like that. I think that's their whole... They want more people to have Switches. Mm-hmm. They already know that it's been a huge success already. They've already sold millions of those systems. So now this is a $100 cheaper option for millions more to be sold. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you guys. I think it will be also, again, to Cam's question, right down the middle. I think that you're gonna have your your Nintendo enthusiasts who have both the Switch and then the Switch Lite, and then new people who hadn't bought the Switch yet because maybe they thought it was too pricey.
Are any of you gonna go out and buy it yourself?
That Pokemon Sword and Shield one does look good. It looks nice.
I actually didn't see.
I could probably spend that on a real good weekend drinking. So, yeah. I'm probably going to buy one.
Yeah, I'm probably going to buy one. Yeah, and I'm just happy that the Pokemon one is the same price.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
That's dope.
Yep. $199 a couple days before Pokemon comes out. So, I'm with it. I know a big thing that people have been wondering is, I think they said something as far as like, if you have your Switch now, is it going to be like PlayStation where you can kind of authorize, like you have a home console and then you have a secondary console that you can't use digital games with unless you're attached to... Yeah, but I think I was even watching Kind of Funny Games Daily, and like, it makes sense where it's like same thing like PlayStation. If you have your dock Switch, you're just going to be keeping that one at home anyway, so when you're home playing it, it's already connected online, you're good. And then you set your home Switch to the handheld one where you're just going to be moving around anyway. So one way or another, you're good. So
I guess just as long as it's not exploitable, or Nintendo's going to find a way to make sure it's not as exploitable as, let's say, the Xbox home type system thing, where you set one as your home system and you can log into another system and shit, but people are just using that to share games.
Yeah, that's the same thing for PlayStation at this point. So Nintendo. Okay, so I think this was from Miyamoto maybe a couple weeks ago, saying that, I guess he said, "Oh yeah, Nintendo's online is fine."
He sounds like that dog in that burning house meme. This is fine.
This whole dumpster fire of an infrastructure for online. This is good. You know,
this is good.
This is how you want to play Smash Brothers.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the fucking... You remember the Dreamcast? We ain't the Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast was back in the 90s to the early 2000s, my nigga. There's a difference here. It's 2019.
Run Dreamcast off a motherfucking DSL.
I know. I remember trying to play Choo Choo Rocket online. It was a bad experience.
I don't want to think about
I
it.
feel like even if that shit worked, Choo Choo Rocket Online would suck.
Hey, you know what? I'm just happy the games I played as a kid never required an online connection. Like the only games I played that I guess was maybe Battle.net. But other than that, like I didn't play any console games online like that.
Man,
So
Ratchet
I
Deadlock
missed
was
it.
the shit, alright? I played the fuck out of that online. That was my first online experience. I loved it. No, people didn't even like that game like that, but I fucked with that game.
I didn't
Heavy.
even know that game had online. What did you even do online in that game?
Kill niggas, alright?
Kill niggas.
Kill niggas.
That shit was like
Yeah,
battle to the death type shit.
I did Choo Choo Rocket and fucking Phantasy Star Online. I had both of those on Dreamcast.
I did Phantasy Star Online.
I did
for,
play
Fantasy Star Online is worth it. Totally worth it.
I did play Fantasy Star Online. That's
Speaking
right.
of which, I need 2 in my hands, like right now.
Mm-hmm.
Gimme.
So I heard that it's not going to be just on Xbox, but I think they said it was going to be crossplay.
I hope so.
And
That'll be
if
dope.
so, PlayStation, I'm looking at you. Don't be douchebags.
Don't be douchebags.
Let us play with
They've
our
been being
fucking
good lately.
friends. Yes, that's because everybody's
been-
harassing them. They
Yeah,
have
because
to.
they're like, yo, it's not like we're gonna give you up, but we're just gonna give you a really hard time.
Mm-hmm. Just be like, that's cool. I just want to play with my friend who doesn't have a PlayStation, but they should get one. Shut your ass up, all right? They made their choice. It's fine. We just want to
Shut
play
your
with each
ass
other.
I have a dream that one day little Xbox users and little PlayStation users will walk hand in hand and play games together.
You know what? I'm pretty sure those are the actual words of Phil Spencer at this point.
You know,
From
Xbox
Microsoft.
has its hand out like
Dude,
this, and PlayStation's like,
They have their hand out so far. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, we'll even put Gears of War on PlayStation. And
get that
Sony's
shit out.
like, man,
Damn,
I
they
don't
said that
know.
they were gonna bring Gears to PlayStation.
They said
They-
it could
it's
be a
an-
possibility.
What?
It's an idea. It's in the air.
That's
They're not
wild.
against. They're not against it, right?
Papa Phil Spencer has brought Xbox out from the dark ages and wants it to shine. And PlayStation's over
loves
here with their
games.
evil mustaches on, but like,
Bro, he loves games more than he loves his own company. You could tell.
he does, and I appreciate
You
that.
think they'll give us Halo?
No, no,
Not a chance.
No.
If Phil Spencer has anything to say about it, maybe.
Dude.
You might not get the Halo, but you'll get some kind
a
of
render-
Halo.
You
You get like a
rendition
spinoff,
of
like a
it.
Halo spinoff.
Like you guys might get Master Chief Collection.
And I wouldn't.
That would be
You know,
that would
I'd-
be dope.
That would
right.
be weird as fuck.
But
Yeah.
it would be fucking amazing.
I'd buy it just
It
for
would. I'd
just
buy
to
it.
see Halo sitting in a fucking blue case. I'd be like,
Yeah.
this is fucking weird. This doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I would be against that. Even if it's on PlayStation, just make it a green case. Just say PS4 on it. bro. Like,
Damn, no, no. It
like
has
I'm
to be
PS4 with like a blue sticker or some shit like that, over where Xbox is supposed to be.
I can see the
I
memes
don't-
now.
I
I know,
see
right?
the memes now. Let's
my
play
God.
together. Meh. All right, PlayStation. Okay, so let's move on to other Nintendo news with the new information we got from Pokemon Sword and Shield. So we got some new Pokemon announcements, as well as it just showed off more of Yamper, that cute, adorable fucking Thunder Corgi with the stupid ass
He-
ability. So we got
Yo,
Yamper,
that fetch ability?
Retrieve the Pokemon.
Yes,
Like a
that thing
good
is
boy.
dope.
like
Like
the
a-
best
the
boys.
best boy.
Like the best,
Or-
boy.
Or like the goodest girl.
Or the goodest
or
girl.
the goodest girl.
Yes,
or the
that
goodest
is
girl.
true.
I love the way they just drop little bits of information. Like here's a little bit more. Here's a little bit more.
Yep.
But they dropped the right information.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
for
right.
real. That was probably the best information they could have dropped. Like a
Like, what do millennials like? Death and corgis. All right, let's do
Bet.
it.
Death
That
and
can't say
corgis.
no more.
Yeah, but let's see. We got a
I
couple
hope that's not the name of this
new-
episode.
Death and Corgi.
Death and corgis.
Don't you give me ideas, sir. Don't you give me ideas.
Fuck.
Let's see, though. Let me get these fucking Pokemon names, because I forgot them immediately. Let's see.
While
So I
he's
know-
looking for the names, I'm gonna give quick shout out to our fans. Mom.
Hey.
That's all I got.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
No, you guys know who you are. I love all y'all.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
was a
yeah,
little
thank-
bit confused by
Oh.
the Gigantamax announcement, because what's the difference between that and then the shit that they originally announced, which was, what was it? I don't remember the
Gigamaxing.
original name.
Gigamaxing.
That's it. Okay, so what's the difference between the two?
So the leak that went out a couple months ago is slowly just becoming more substantiated, because this was also part of the leak. So the difference between Gigamaxing is just the Pokemon get bigger for 3 turns, but Gigantamaxing pretty much gives them... It's kind of like Gigamaxing and Mega Evolution at the same time, because their appearance can change and also get certain
my
abilities. So like...
For how
So they turn into fucking Giga Bowser.
Pretty much, Dreadnought is a Giga Bowser. He's a big ass snapping turtle that got his shell's bigger and he looks meaner. So let's see, what are these Pokemon
Wow.
names? So we got the Cream Pokemon, Alcremie, which is a fairy type Pokemon.
it's the one
And
that turns
it's
into a whole
Gigantamax.
ass cake.
A whole ass cake.
Oh, bruh. I saw that. I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
The fat boy in me is fucking excited.
It's like, what is this?
That Pokemon looking kind of tasty.
Looking like a
It looks
snack.
looking like a snack.
This is so
Cakey
wrong.
booty. dummy.
I'm pretty sure this conversation itself is illegal somewhere.
Somewhere. Moving forward. Let's see. We got a new rock Pokemon, Roly-Coly.
I love
guess.
the name.
And we got a new Steel Dragon Pokemon, Duraludon, which looks like a fucking propane lighter. Kind of.
It's
Kinda pissed me off.
lit.
Shit.
I'm gonna name mine Flick.
And a flick. It's such a weird contrast, because the only other time we got fucking a Steel Dragon type was Dialga, fucking legendary, and then we get this motherfucker. So I'm like, alright.
What about Steelix?
You gotta have your highs and lows.
But this is, man, I guess.
Wasn't Steelix a dragon
Um,
Pokemon? Steel Dragon?
No, just Steel.
Just Steel? Really? Oh,
Just Steel.
What about Steelix looks like a dragon to you?
that's a good point, actually.
Cam just saying shit. And let's see, we also got to see new gym leaders, which are also version exclusive gym leaders.
Yep.
Which,
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
yes.
You're giving me a reason to buy both games.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude.
So we have
Motherfucker.
the fighting
That's never
type
happened
gym
before.
leader,
She looks
B,
dope.
Bay, whatever her name is, who looks dope. I like her design. And then she is going to be in Pokemon Sword. And then the ghost type gym leader, Alistair, is going to be in Shield.
AKA Sasuke Uchiha.
All that
Oh,
edge.
emo.
All that
Yes.
edge.
Yo, that's so dope.
Yeah. And then they also gave us version exclusive dragons. So we got Dino and Jangmo-O coming to Sword, and then Larvitar and Gumi into Shield. Okay, I'll say pseudo legendaries because Larvitar's not a fucking dragon. So
They also announced a combo pack, right? So with both games.
that's been announced for hella long.
But did you guys see like what the perks were for getting the combo pack? I got super confused after reading about it.
It's
I
nothing
didn't quite
special.
get it. Like
It's just if you download the game before January 15th, you get a serial code for 12 quick balls.
that's it.
Yep. You gonna buy both games anyway, so here you go. Yeah, so I think they also so far showed off a big list of what's going to be of like what's Pokemon are in the Galar Dex, and of course they're going to be upgrading it so far. But it's all right. Like I could already see people getting pissed off at what's been shown so far because they're just lacking a lot. But like I said before, they're not going to put all fucking 900 or whatever the fuck Pokemon in this game. So meh.
Spoiled ass Pokemon fans.
Yeah. It's just finally
Spoiled ass, entitled ass Pokemon fans. How many games out of this entire series did we not have a national Pokedex?
None
Just
of them.
saying.
Like, since the National Pokedex has been around, you've been able to put every... If you are able to, you're able to put every single Pokemon in.
Since it's been around, when was it introduced?
Ruby and Sapphire.
Ruby Sapphire.
Yeah.
Before that, we had great times. Great.
But you could
great
still
fucking
technically
times
do it.
with our fucking Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Because the regions were connected, so you could still
technically do it.
get all the Pokemon. Even back Silver and Gold.
Mad regions were kind of connected.
They were.
Even though
You
did
literally
have to
turned
still
to
buy
them.
both versions.
Yes, correct.
You
But-
still had to buy both versions, though.
Mm-hmm. Or have friends.
Or have friends.
You're welcome.
We didn't need it. We don't need it.
So I did a
Let's just play the
little
damn
bit of research, and from the official Pokemon website, I guess if you pre-order the double pack, you receive 2 codes that will reward you with Dynamax crystals. It says as a special bonus for purchasing
that's
the
right.
double pack, you'll receive 2 codes, 1 per game, that will reward you with special items known as Dynamax crystals. By using the Dynamax crystals received via the codes, you'll be able to face Dynamax Larvitar and Dynamax Jangmo-O in special max raid battles. These Pokemon normally can't be encountered until later in the game. Larvitar won't appear in Pokemon Sword, and Jangmo-O won't appear in Pokemon Shield during normal gameplay, but you'll be able to catch them in either version by using these Dynamax crystals.
Oh shoot! So basically, they're giving you access to both in both versions.
That's what it sounds like.
That's
But it
kinda
doesn't
cool.
fucking matter because you'll have both games anyway.
Right, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what about it confused me, because I was like, well, if you have both games,
The only special thing about it is that it's going to be like a Gigamax raid battle. That's it, from my understanding, and that that you're doing this earlier on in the game instead of being like near getting to the end of the game and you start running into these into the pseudo legendary. So
Right.
fucking whatever. And by this point, like, Pokemon Home will probably already be a thing. People will have already transferred their Pokemon, so people about to be running around with these Pokemon already. It's not that special, honestly.
I mean, I think it sounds like an okay concept to have, like having both pseudo legendaries, or that you can have at the same time. Like, I mean, it's not a horrible concept to have.
it seems like there's a time limit on it, though. So it says you'll need to reach the wild area in the game in order to use Dynamax crystals. This occurs after about 2 hours of gameplay, though individual gameplay time may vary. Using the Dynamax crystal will make a special max raid battle available in your game. You'll be able to attempt these max raid battles as many times as it takes to win, or until midnight on the day that the Dynamax crystal was used.
What?
Damn. So you got a time frame.
Yep, that's what it says.
Hey, so don't use that shit at 11:50.
I know, for real. You better be hella good if you're going to use it at 11:50. Catch that shit first
okay,
time.
so what you're telling me is that when you use this item, you have pretty much a day
yeah.
to do this?
Uh-huh.
Depending on when you use it. Like I said, don't use that shit at 11:50.
That's interesting.
You got 10 minutes, dog.
Right, so you better start that shit like as soon as 12
And
a.m.
it's a
hits.
raid
Like
battle.
1 o'clock in the morning.
So you
1
need
in
to
the
hit up your
morning.
friends. You need to hit up your friends, is that because it's a raid battle. It's not like you're going to just be doing this by yourself.
Exactly.
Be like, everybody, I got this Jangmo here. Let's beat his ass. Like, that's...
Basically, it's your raid key.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I know, like, so many people are getting upset at this game, like, off top. And granted, I kind of get it. Like, it's... For this being the next step in Pokemon, it is very... These have been very basic steps. And, like, I know I've seen people, like, starting to compare, like, animations from Sun and Moon to Shield and Sword. And it's just like, this nigga's doing the same exact animation. He's just reskinned. But I'm just like, whatever. They're using their assets that they have. But it's like, whatever.
Have they had raid
I just
battles
want
in a Pokemon game before?
Pokemon Go.
Oh, apart from Pokemon Go. No.
That's it.
How does that
That's
work though? If you're doing a raid battle and someone's gonna catch the Pokemon, like who Who gets it?
That's what I'm not understanding, because they showed it off in their in the trailer before E3, where it shows like one player like gets their fucking Gigamax ball and just fucking lobs that shit at the Pokemon. So I'm not entirely sure on that myself. So
First come, first serve, bitch.
I know, for real.
Everybody's over here doing shit, and you over here like,
Hey, man,
you're
hey,
the
but
one who
hey.
throws your ball, but you got to think about it. If you throw your ball too early, you waste your shit.
That's true.
that is true.
Hey, and don't forget though, like if you played online games before, you know, Darren, you know, we played 14. You know,
Give me the
14
loot,
we
give me
had
the
raid
loot.
battles on there, so you know, people be freaking killing each other over the drops that you get from raid battles because it's random. It's entirely random what you
That's
get.
hella fun.
Mario
Who gets
Maker
the-
2 in
the
this
item?
bitch, alright? We killing each other. I'm getting there.
Yeah, like
be all
you
like,
about to die.
Oh, I didn't get shit. Yo, I got this motherfucking legendary.
Kill him,
Hey, bro,
kill
give me that
him.
shit, bro. You didn't do shit. Nigga.
You were in the
You were standing in the corner.
You take everything and then change your fucking screen name, like.
Hey, people have done that before. People have done that, like
Yeah,
just grabbed a
games
bunch
like
of shit and
back
ran
when
off.
I used to play DC Universe, they had this like I don't know if it was like a need it, want it system or like a pass keep system. I forgot what the system was, but people used to just snatch shit up. This shit was vicious.
Dang, I forgot that game was even a thing. Holy shit.
I think
It's
it's still
still a
going.
thing.
Yeah? Fuck.
Yeah. I don't
Every
think
now
they've
and then
shut
I
down.
think about playing it again, but then I'm like, nah.
Final Fantasy 14.
No.
Yes, we need to get on there for real. Like I'm gonna be buying my thing soon. I think.
No.
So
Come on,
good.
Deontay.
Mm-mm.
Either that or get back on Monster Hunter with us.
Why?
He said, why?
I just
Why?
need Iceborne in my life. Like yesterday, they announced the Glavenus is going to be in there. They announced new fucking monster variants. I don't know if you saw that, Justin.
I did not.
So there's a variant for the Odogaron, Ebony Odogaron, where it's black and fucking shoot, and it does
Ooh.
it like shoots dragon damage shit at you.
Oh
And
damn.
Fulgur Anjanath that does lightning damage and shit.
Yo, I do have to say, like, upon playing Monster Hunter again, like that game is fun. That game is super duper fun. Even playing it by myself, it's super fun.
Yep, that game's fucking awesome. And then they teased the fucking Bracadios, which is a giant slime T-Rex
No shit.
that it punches you and leaves fucking slime on the ground, and it slowly turns green to yellow to red and fucking explodes.
Oh,
Can I ask you a
no.
question? What does the game do to, like, compensate for the fact that some people in your party might be, like, good at the game and high
Trash.
levels, and some people could be trash, like they just started playing? For example, if I was to jump in and play with you guys, clearly, like, I'm gonna be, like, nowhere near as good as you guys playing.
We'd have to help you.
They have hunter ranks.
They'd have to come down and help you farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
'Cause
you
we
wouldn't be
got-
able to, like, Justin can't do hunts that I can do, but I can help him do hunts that he needs to, so we can slowly progress throughout the game.
Got you.
Yeah, it's usually based off your hunter rank. So like Darren's hunter, like he has higher hunter rank. So if he wanted to go to a hunter rank mission 5, but I was only hunter rank 4, I couldn't do the 5th one with the 5-star
okay.
ratings.
But
with
he
him.
can
Like,
come down to
he was
yours.
gonna-
Okay.
Yeah, but he can come down to mine.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I can carry you, buddy, and then once you gotta do real shit, you're on your own, dog. You better not get cardio, alright?
I know this dude. He was a jerk. I was like, "Hey, come help me do this shit." He was like, "Nah, do that shit on your own, son." Like I was like, "Oh, you rude."
Hey, you had to look for footprints. I'm not helping you. I can't help you with that, dog. You just gotta
Oh,
look.
man, yeah, you can. You can come run with me. Come
I
run
ain't
and help
doing
me look for
shit.
footprints.
No, I ain't about that. But yeah, let's.
You only want to help me when it's convenient.
Duh, for myself. I'm trying to have fun, dog. I ain't trying to look for footprints. I hated that shit myself.
No, I
ain't
told you.
gonna
I said
suffer
you can
with
go. I said you can go kill the monster. I'll look for footprints.
This motherfucker.
I'm not stepping on fucking snails. It's a waste of my time.
Oh damn.
Yeah. But let's see, what else? What else has happened? So, Persona 5, Justin, I finally finished that shit. What a
Dude, I've been telling you to finish that game
Fucking
forever.
right.
I'm glad you finished it. So
game's
what did you
great.
think? What did you think? Out of
Joe?
10, what would you give the overall game?
Fucking 9, honestly. Joker
Really?
made that fofo go off at the end of that game.
Yo, right?
He pulled out that thing. He pulled out that thing. I was just like, Joker's a motherfucking gangster, man.
Bro, he's so G. Like, he's so G, dog.
I will say, like, once I got past the part I was stuck on, I just plowed through it, and every single time, like, you think you get to a point where you're gonna beat the game,
Mm-hmm.
and then it keeps going,
Yep.
and then it keeps going,
Yep.
and it keeps going.
What did you think of the what did you think of that switch at the end? When you find out who was actually behind the scenes?
Well, it was good. The game was good. Like, some of the shit I saw coming, a lot of it though, I was just like, I would have never been able to predict any of this.
Yeah. No, I honestly, like, when I got to the end, like, I had no idea who those two girls were. So I started tripping out. I was like, "Oh shoot, that's a thing." I was like, "Oh, all right, that's what's up."
Yeah. Well, I didn't trip off of that because there's always somebody new in the game regarding that, but it was very different. So I was like, "Yeah, this game's great."
Justin,
Cam,
did you
once you get a
did you
PlayStation,
beat that
do
game
it.
already?
Yeah, I beat it already. I beat that game about a year. I beat that game like a year ago.
Damn. That's
I was checking
Yeah,
my
that game was-
trophy list. I literally had trophies a year apart from one another.
Yeah, yeah, dude, that game is absolutely fabulous. Like, that game is one of my top 5 games.
Yep. I can't wait for Persona 5 Royal.
Oh, yep.
Like, I'm ready to play that game again with more shit. I'm ready to play that game again now. I
Yeah,
just don't want to
seriously.
instantly start New Game Plus, but
Yeah, the game is so fun. Like, I advise to anyone who's listening to play it. You know, or even watch some of the run throughs.
no, fuck that. Play that game. Fuck that. Don't watch nobody, all right? Don't watch shit. You play
Experience that shit on your own.
yourself. And don't fuck up with the doctor, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
Is that who you were going for?
Bruh.
Is that who you went for?
I was a smart ass. I should have just told her I loved her, dog.
Oh man. Oh.
And then
I'm
the
so
teacher
sorry,
ghosted me. I felt.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was alone on Valentine's Day with Ryuji, man.
Oh no. Oh, you poor soul.
Pick your wife who's right, man, and just tell them how you feel.
Man, hey, I got lucky. I was able to get a waifu on the first run.
Who'd you go for?
So, you know who I went for.
Did you go for the child?
You guys are making this sound like Extreme Harvest Moon.
It is.
It is. It is.
You went for Futaba, didn't you?
I did go for the Futaba.
Don't trust Justin.
Ah, that's
Don't
rude.
trust Justin.
Don't trust
Oh.
Justin.
It's
No.
a game. Technically, in the
No.
game, I'm only 17.
Don't trust Justin, all right?
This nigga
Stupid
gross.
You have a choice on who
Stupid
you
ass.
go after. He went after Futaba. Don't
Futaba's cute.
be
Oh,
Justin.
whatever.
You have a choice of many waifus. That is the one where you're like, you have options.
Just to let you know, any of those picks, except for maybe the doctor,
Or the
is
teacher.
a bad choice. Yeah, the teacher's a bad choice.
No, they're closer in age to you, dog. I'm just saying. This is your own
Futaba's
personal
what,
choice.
17? Futaba's 17.
I can't tell.
You disgust me.
Anyway, you just me.
Hey, I forgot to
Anyway.
ask as well. Jumping back a couple topics, do you think with
Yes.
the release of the Nintendo Switch Lite, we'll see a price drop in the original Switch
No.
at
No.
all? Not even a slight,
No.
nothing. Okay,
No, they don't do that.
okay.
The sheer
Don't
fact
do
that it's
that.
$100 cheaper without a dock and detachable Joy-Cons, right there. If the
Yep.
Switch had a price drop, maybe it would be $50 cheaper. But then there would become the choice of, well, I could just spend $50
Right, they're
more
too close
to have a full ass Switch.
They'll be too close.
Yeah.
You're right.
So they're giving you enough of a price gap to have the option of, do you want to just go for that full experience, or are you just going for a handheld?
Right,
So-
exactly.
Wah, wah, wah. I'm gonna check these
Yeah.
Prime Day deals out though. Hopefully, I can cop one,
Yeah.
either a PlayStation or a Switch.
Cool.
You might as
Yeah,
well just go for a
tomorrow on
PlayStation.
Tuesday, man.
We'll see.
And let's see. So, Let me leap back to this since I put in the notes. So for this month's PlayStation Plus, originally it was going to be Pro Evolution Soccer 19.
Can I actually say I'm upset at this?
Are you?
I am a little bit.
Go
Yeah.
for it. Yeah. Why are you?
I'm actually upset at this. I actually wanted Pro Evolution Soccer. I'm not gonna lie, I did. When I was actually I don't play soccer often, but when I heard that PES was the free game, I actually got excited to play soccer.
Piss.
PES.
That's how you're PES, piss, all the same.
Yeah, PES 2019.
People
Yes.
love Pez.
Yeah, PES.
Yeah, no, I kind of I found it funny just because we had talked about it recently, but there was such a boohoo outcry about it. They're just like, oh, we got really good months, and then we have this shit.
Yeah.
Because it's Pro
You
Evolution
give
Soccer,
us
and it is.
racing and soccer?
What do you
And
need
then
to know
they're
what the
like-
name of the other one was? I don't.
I
Even know
can't
what it was.
remember. I just remember looking at the list and seeing that they swapped out Pez, and I was like, I feel like they probably should have swapped out this other game.
I agree. 100%, because I don't know I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know what the
name of
other game was. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even know what that
didn't
shit
bother fucking
was.
getting
it.
that.
But they swapped it out for Detroit Become Human, the deluxe edition, which also comes with Heavy Rain, which granted, really good. Like,
Yeah, both. Yeah, I heard. Well, I love Heavy Rain. I did when I played it the first time. I loved the initial playthrough of it. And I heard Detroit Becoming Human was good, or Become Human was good. So
I'm like, I'm okay with that, but I would have, definitely, if you're gonna switch a game, keep PES. There's some football players out there that would be like, yeah, that's cool. I like that.
yeah, I would have. I'm telling you, I would have really enjoyed having PES as a game to play for free.
Yeah. So I think it just shows that when people are pissed off enough, sometimes it can work. But also, I think it makes people want to get pissed off more because they think that they'll be able to change something that's probably been predetermined down the line.
I mean, we're getting a new Sonic design.
Fair enough. If enough people yell, somebody listens.
That is true, and also they had to. They had to.
Oh yeah,
Real
because
shit.
it would have been another Avatar catastrophe.
Don't talk about
No,
Dragon
no,
Ball
it wouldn't have.
Evolution.
Oh my God. Justin Chatwin hasn't been okay since.
that. Hey, are you White Goku? What?
Ukog.
Ukog.
I seen a
Oh,
meme
man.
that was like, but y'all were like fine with doing that shit to Goku, but then want to kick off a storm with fucking Ariel now.
Black area.
I think
yeah.
that was you
Oh
that
my
posted that
God.
actually, Deontay.
It was probably me.
Mhm.
Knowing me. It was
They were
probably me.
harassing that girl so goddamn much.
Yeah, they
So
were.
I don't
They
know if
need
you
to
guys have
leave that poor
heard
girl
the
alone.
latest outrage over movies and black people,
That part.
but
that part.
but the new 007 has announced that
Yes.
quote unquote 007 will be played by Lashana Lynch, I think her name is. Who's a black woman, and people are already jumping the
shit.
gun.
Wait,
What?
what?
Upset
So
about
you know,
this.
yeah, the
Hold
black,
on, hold
Black
on.
black chick
and
from
this woman?
Captain Marvel.
The black chick from
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember her friend?
Oh yes.
Monica Rainbow. Yeah,
Oh,
Or was it
that is
Maria?
dope.
my bad. It was Maria.
Wait, what's
Anyway,
the chick's name again? I'm gonna Google this.
Lashana Lynch. So Daniel Craig is still going to be in the movie. Daniel Craig is still going to be James Bond, but James Bond is no longer 007. And
That's
yeah,
wild.
so she isn't going to be James Bond. She's just going to be the new 007. This is kind of like a
Wait,
passing
these
of
niggas-
the torch.
Bruh, these niggas doubled down. Cause remember when
Idris
remember
Elba
when
and
Idris
everybody.
Idris
yeah.
Elba and
Like,
yes,
James,
and
like
now-
007
not only-
might be black. 007
and now
might
it's
be
not
a
even
woman.
the fact that he's black. He's also
They
a
trying
woman.
to fuck shit up. They trying to
So people
Man,
are
they
already
straight
mad.
doubled down.
But
My
Bro, they
favorite
doubled
thing
down so
about this
hard.
whole thing, my favorite thing about this whole thing is people are all like, "How can James Bond be a woman?"
it's a name. It's a code name. She's not
It's
James
a code
Bond.
name.
007
She's just
is a
named
code
007.
name.
And then the
007,
follow
thank
up to
you.
that is all like, well, only James Bond could be 007. Why don't they just make her another code name? So you know nothing about the series. You don't know there's been like 3 006s because they keep fucking dying. Like, it's real shit. Even James Bond has said in, I think it was Goldfinger, like, if I die, replace me with 008. Bill is better than me. Like,
We could
Real
have had
shit.
Idris, man. Daddy.
we could still have Idris. He could be in there somewhere.
Please. I love
Yes.
He's too fucking smooth to not
He's
be
too
anywhere
smooth.
near there.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Hey,
no,
you
I
know
think
what?
it's
Hey,
awesome.
hey, Idris Elba should be 007's love interest. So you know how like
You think he should be the first Bond boy?
yes, yes, that'd be so dope. That'd be so dope.
Boy,
funny.
I'm so through.
First Bond boy.
That, something
sounds
about
dirty.
that does not sound right. Bond boy.
That sounds
Oh,
so,
so
it does
dirty.
sound really bad.
The Bond boy.
Hello,
Oh, that's
what's your
funny.
name?
What's your safe word?
What's your
What's your
name?
safe word?
Daddy.
Stupid.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, this good stuff, fun stuff.
I'm
Oh,
here
man, that
for
was
it
funny.
though. Yes.
Yeah, I'm,
Yeah, same.
I'm convinced it'll be pretty good. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, sorry. I didn't want to bogart this, but while we're on the topic of movies, have you guys seen that Mulan trailer?
Yes.
Yes,
What do you guys think about that?
I want it.
So, first,
Darren,
like
I
I
want
heard,
it.
I read something months ago that said Mulan wouldn't have any songs, but I didn't know about the not having Mushu.
Yeah.
Which probably
Oh
would have
shit! Mushu's not in
right.
it.
It probably
they gave a
would
reason
have
to that.
upset me. Yeah, it would have upset me if I had not seen that trailer.
Right.
And after seeing that trailer, there is no fucking room
It
for
wasn't
Mushu.
exactly. I
There's
felt the
no
same
fucking
way.
room for songs. This can't be a musical.
It's more.
This
It
can't
seems
have
more
no.
serious, right?
They
This
said that it's based off of the original story of Mulan,
okay.
not
Yes.
the Disney movie.
this is going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
I already fell in love with it just off the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sold.
She was.
I
Hitting
want
them
this
flips.
movie.
She was training.
She was hitting them flips. She was training like a motherfucker. And like I think it was her grandmother talking about like what Mulan should be and like how that translated from, you know, the whole geisha type deal into her being a warrior and stuff like that. It was a really well put together trailer, and I feel like if the movie is as good as that trailer is, Disney got gold on their hands.
Disney's having a great year, a great few years actually. Look at them being all,
On and
all
off.
culturally sensitive
On
and
and
shit.
off.
Even though,
Yeah.
even though
I'm
the creator
hearing-
was a racist bastard, and now I feel like they're desperately trying to just make up.
Oh
for
no,
that.
that's 100% what it is. It's like they've been trying to make up for that for like over
Almost a
2
century.
decades.
Since the Princess and
Well,
the Frog.
No, it's before
Prior to that?
even before that, because they started putting brown people in their movies and stuff, and like, let's face it, a Goofy movie was a black movie.
It faced
Yeah, basically.
100%.
Basically.
100%. That shit was
Right.
great. 90s aesthetics to the T, and it was the best. That was
Yo,
Right.
that
90s.
trailer's so beautiful, my dude.
I'm hearing that the Lion King movie is
I'm not hearing it's
missing the
good.
mark. I'm hearing it's missing the mark for a specific
What?
reason.
Why?
So, because it follows the original animated film too closely, which is a weird, it's a weird criticism to hear these days about live action remakes and stuff like
Right.
that. But the fact that they are realistic looking animals means they can't emote in the same way that
All I saw
the
was,
animated animals can.
They, the song with Simba, Timon and Pumbaa, Hakuna Matata. Wow. I didn't blank on
Damn,
that.
yeah, for
Uh,
real.
This
when they were singing
motherfucker
that,
right here,
like-
you ain't no Disney nerd.
You
Shut
ain't
up.
no Disney.
Because like watching that, I was just looking at them sing. Like it just doesn't look
Blank
right.
face lion just no.
Yeah, no, like I was just like, okay, I know that's Donald Glover's face behind that, but I'm like,
Yeah, it didn't work.
Seems
Like
weird.
the voices seem spot on for the characters and who the characters are supposed to be. Like
Yeah.
hearing Timon and Pumbaa talk just filled my heart with joy. Like
Watching
I
them
knew,
sing is just awkward.
Yeah, I knew that was Seth Rogen as Pumbaa, but it fit as Pumbaa. You know what I mean? But yeah, I haven't seen it yet for that reason. I don't want my heart broken in public.
I still haven't seen Aladdin either, and Aladdin, Lion King, and Mulan are
I fell
and Hercules
asleep
are like
during
in the
Aladdin.
top 5.
I
Are you
heard
serious?
Really?
Dude, I heard it was
I
bomb.
mean, but
I
not
heard
because it was
that
a shit
the
movie. I
worst
was
part
just
of
tired.
Aladdin was Aladdin.
Okay.
Like I heard Aladdin was the worst thing in Aladdin.
Will Smith
Like, everybody
killed that
else
role.
knocked it out of the
Will
park.
Smith,
Dude, I
Will
did. I
Smith
heard-
killed it. After all
Yeah,
that
I heard Will
criticism we
Smith
gave him
actually-
in the beginning, he killed that movie. Like
That's what I
It was
heard.
so
I heard he
Will
did
Smith.
really well.
yeah,
Like I said, just as long as they make it Will Smith,
right,
we're all right.
right. You're right.
Don't make him Robin Williams, make him Will Smith, and
Yeah.
Right, and that they did
Yeah.
that. The Lion King movie though is made by the same dude that did Jungle Book though, right? So I had
Jungle Book.
super high
It's
hopes. I
literally-
love Jungle Book. I thought it was hella
I
good.
did
Jungle
too.
Book
That
was
was a really
dope.
good movie.
Yeah.
Iron Man 1 and 2 were dope. This is Jon Favreau, by the way, if you guys don't remember. This is literally Happy Hogan from the Marvel movies.
Damn.
It's
I forgot
him.
that's him. I forgot that's
yeah,
him.
I did not know that.
So
I was like, I do
Like-
know Happy.
if you saw, like, I'm thinking maybe he was distracted because he was really in this last Spider-Man movie a lot.
Oh
He had to
yeah.
pull double duty or some shit. Like, oh, hold on. Let me go direct this shit real quick. I'll be back to film the scene. Like,
Okay, well, to reel it in, but also still stay on film stuff. So, this Witcher and Cuphead show is coming to Netflix.
Yo, I'm actually pretty excited about The Witcher. I'm sorry.
I'm excited about this Cuphead.
I'm excited about
Except,
I did not know
I
that
think
that was
in order
happening.
to make it fair, since I never got past King Dice, I'm just not gonna watch the last episode.
You got time. We don't know what's coming out.
Yeah, you
No,
can, you can
bitch,
finish
I
it by
pick that
photo.
game up once every 2 months, and it's
Sounds
not
like me
happening.
in
I
Persona.
don't think I'm ever fucking beating King Dice.
For real. Yeah.
Like,
So, yes, Cameron, they're doing a Cuphead animated series on Netflix with kind of like that 30 style of
Sick.
animation.
Based around the game,
they have-
like based on the same story as the game, or no?
I'm assuming so.
I
Like,
hope not.
I think
there's a lot. I feel
thought
like
it was.
I want to see what else there is to play with in that world.
And there's a new DLC coming out next year, too, for Cuphead. So,
Damn.
yay.
Isn't that the same DLC we've been hearing about that they just didn't release?
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to
Can we
shout out
make
to
it
those
new?
developers though. They're like an independent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing their
Yeah.
thing,
hell,
man.
man.
They didn't
Darren,
know
how-
this shit was gonna be this big.
Jesus, bro,
Darren, how do you
that's
feel
what's
about
up.
Henry Cavill as Witcher?
Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia.
Don't y'all love that?
I love
doesn't
it.
Look, like, he looks pretty good. Like,
Yeah, he looks good.
He looks
I
like
just-
how he's supposed to look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I think they said there's a reason why he doesn't have the beard or anything like that. But I'm like, whatever. I think they also
They should
showed off,
CG the shit on.
dude.
CG, not
CG
off.
hair
should just-
on, CG hair off.
We should just fuck Henry Cavill's face up and everything he's in from this point on.
Yeah, they showed off Ciri and Yennefer. I really need to play The Witcher, but I have zero desire to do so.
Dude, it's
Jesus
such a
fucking
good game
Christ.
though.
I know it is.
It really is.
So is Nier, and you haven't played Nier yet either, so... You know.
That's true. That's fair. Hey, but to be fair, we both thought that game was shit until it came out.
I've been telling you for a year and a half that the game's fucking phenomenal, and you
Are you
still
guys
haven't played
gonna have another challenge?
Uh-oh.
it. No, because I beat
No, I still haven't finished the last one.
Bro, and you
So
still haven't done your
okay,
punishment
we
yet
need to
either.
talk about that. When are we grouping up? Are we grouping up for episode 10?
Yeah, it was 10, right?
I said we record, then meet up that weekend.
Okay, we record, then meet up that weekend, which means we're probably gonna have to stream the shit on
Yeah.
Twitch.
And by the way, Deontay, I did try to get you that sauce. They're sold out right now.
Oh, okay.
The spicy
Yeah,
one.
I got you. I was thinking that.
I was thinking of probably ordering the Death Nut
The
instead.
death nut.
What?
Wait, go ahead.
Excuse you,
Pause.
mister?
Pause. Please.
Ain't no
go
shame in
home,
my game.
Wash your mouth out with
You-
soap right now. Young
You
man.
don't need
He's
to
already at
pause.
home.
You don't need to pause when you're this secure. The Death Nut.
The Death Nut.
The nut that gonna make you die.
That's every nut for me.
That's true because this nigga's allergic.
Fuck.
That is true.
This
Damn,
got
so
a
we
little
can't
too
do the
real
death
for me,
nut.
guys.
This
Yeah.
guy.
It really is the nut.
The first nut is gonna kill him.
Yo, hey,
It
Cam,
only
hey, Cam,
takes
dude.
one.
Hey, Cam, you remember that time we was in your car driving back home, and I had M&Ms, and you ate one, and you were like, Justin, oh shit, are these peanut M&Ms? And I was like,
You know
oh,
what?
shit, are
I
they?
don't
Oh,
remember this, but I feel like you always have like a crazy nut story
This
for
nigga
me, and I
passed out,
don't
that's
remember
why.
them. Yeah, it's probably because I was.
That's kind of fucked up.
It seems like there's more than one of these, Justin, and that's concerning.
Yeah,
Right.
it's happened a bunch of times.
What
It's
kind of
because I'm
friend are
not
you?
careful as well.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't blame me. That was
I
this
kinda
was
blame
before
you.
I knew he had a peanut allergy.
Nice.
I think after the first time, that's when you learn.
Well, no, I didn't give him any peanuts after that.
Just enjoy.
Or I
it.
tried to make sure there wasn't any peanuts in the stuff. Although my ex did make him some. Didn't she make you something with peanuts in it on accident? Because she did.
Probably. Justin just trying to get me as close to death as he can without me actually dying. Like inching closer and closer each time. Like, ooh, he was real close that time. Ooh, he was even
With
closer
each
that
nut,
time.
you grow closer to death.
Okay, so maybe not the Death
You
Nut.
go
then.
close to the death.
I feel like the Book of Pleasure and Pain, those hot sauces are weak sauce, in my personal opinion. That's because I've been like putting the hottest hot sauce in my noodles. I do
Dude,
have the
would you-
spicy
Hot sauce
ramen
in
for the
your
spicy
noodles.
ramen challenge, but I feel like that's like mid-level. We can do worse than that.
Dude, would you ever try the one chip challenge?
I think we talked about that last time.
The way.
The one chip challenge. I actually want to do one chip roulette,
What's that?
where I get
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, I get the
felt like
one
somebody
chip.
about to die.
the one chip from the one chip challenge and drop it in a bowl of spicy Doritos.
Hell,
So
no.
you never
See,
know.
that's
You're not
okay.
even expecting it.
You don't even
Yeah, that's
fucking
no,
know.
that's not okay.
That would be funny.
I don't need my spicy noodle spike, dog. All right.
I know, dude. That does not sound okay on any
Right.
level.
Have you done like Atomic Wings at Wingstop and the other one at
That's
Buffalo
baby
Wild
shit.
Wings?
Okay,
Yes.
the only reason I haven't gotten the atomic wings at
They're-
Wingstop is because everybody tells me they're just fucking gross. They're like,
Yeah.
if you want food, don't buy that shit.
How about the Buffalo Wild
Damn.
Wings ones? The
That shit's fucking hot as
yeah.
hell.
I've actually never been to Buffalo
shit's
Wild Wings. That's on my bucket
I
list.
saw
And
my
need
boy
to go to
Cameron do it, and
Buffalo
that
Wild
fool
Wings
looked like he
before I
was gonna
die.
cry, man. He chugged so much milk after that shit.
Man, I got like 5 of those things, and I'm just like, whatever. Like, I just went in. I'm just like,
He eats one, feels a tingle. Eats two, nose starts running. Eats three, oh no.
Oh
no.
no! Oh no!
The fourth
and my
one,
friends
oh
with me,
no.
they all like,
Yeah, I
they're
still-
just like,
yeah, I
all
still
right, I'll
got-
take a bite. One of them just put that shit in his mouth within like 10 seconds. Oh God!
Hey,
By
I
the
mean, we
fifth
got.
one, you realize that your ass is gonna
I
feel
was
the
just
same
gonna
way
say
your
that.
mouth
Yeah,
does
for
later.
real.
Hey, for
It
real.
comes
Hey,
back a
that's the
second
one thing
time.
I'm scared of. That's the one thing I'm scared of is that aftermath. The aftermath is never good for me.
Fire times two.
No. Hey, and my girl, she lives on hot stuff. So
And you
y'all
can't
can-
pour
y'all
milk
can have fun with
up
that.
your fucking asshole, so like you're fucked at that point. You just have to like deal with it.
I mean,
There's such thing as
I mean-
bidets, but I don't think milk will help that.
yeah, I don't think that either. Yeah, you
You
just
open
have
the
to suffer
bathroom door and
consequences.
Justin's all
I
upside
don't-
down
yeah,
with
I
the
was
milk
about to
jug.
say,
Like,
like-
Justin, what are you doing?
I don't think it
Me? Why me?
matters
I
what
ain't trying to do
it
that
is
shit.
from that direction. I don't think it necessarily needs to be milk if it's in that direction. Like, I think it
It's
just
all
needs to cool
lactate
you
and shit.
down.
Like at this point, nigga, it ain't gonna make a difference if it's got fucking lactose or not in it.
I just see this motherfucker like at the freezer, just grabbing the ice cubes and running back into his room.
like, just making a smoothie.
Okay. And now I think on this note, we could call this an episode.
Rusty Rupees has officially jumped the shark.
Officially jumped the shark.
All right, before we end, though, I just want to give a special announcement to all of our brave heroes who are planning the great raid of Area 51.
Oh, yes.
Please, be strong, be safe,
Bring me back a laser.
be swift. I beg you to have some restraint. Only clap alien cheeks with consent. We're not monsters.
What?
Oh no, that's like half of the motive for the raid. Part of it is to discover technology, and there's this small cell out there who's going in specifically to clap alien cheeks.
Listen, I've seen
Bruh,
so many memes, me leaving
900,000
Area 21 with my new girlfriend's big ass forehead.
Bruh, 90,000 people want to raid Area
wild.
51 to see them.
And their whole thing is they can't
And
stop us all.
I bet.
I'm just picturing the one guy.
90,000, there's at least 200 who want to clap alien cheeks.
The one
Oh my
guy that turns up and he's like, "Where the fuck is everyone?"
Where the fuck? I
He's
feel like no,
ready
it's gonna be
to.
like, it's gonna be like 19 Kyles.
Kyles. I've seen so many grids where it's like Kyle's, Karen's, Naruto runners.
Naruto runners,
Hey,
furries.
do you
all
think?
that
Do you think the government low key shook with right now after seeing that shit? Do you think they're like preparing for shit to actually go down?
I
been
know,
making
right? They're like,
jokes.
oh shit,
It's
they
in
might,
the
they
Facebook
might really
invite
find us
list.
out.
You see in the Facebook invite list, you see FBI and CIA going.
Bro.
Like,
they
bro,
might really be
never
shaking in the boots right
underestimate people's sheer stupidity.
now. Yeah, for
the
real.
power of memes, though.
Obviously,
real.
900,000 people's stupidity.
Because, bro, like, when those stupid groups have been, like, suggested, right, before, like, shit has actually happened. Like, Run Through the Streets, like, Naruto, like, they've had so many, they've had
yeah,
so many
they
of them
did
at
that
San
shit.
Jose
They've
State, and they've
so
actually
many.
done it. Like, yeah.
Bro,
Did you see the one
that was
where,
crazy.
like, I think it was like 100 kids in front of a university building did a shonen scream?
No,
I did.
They all
I
just
know,
dropped to
right.
their knees and they're like,
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
I'm just saying, even if only 10% of that show up, that's still
Still a
a
shit
lot
ton
of
of
fucking people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's still 90,000
at
people.
speed.
Hey,
all
what's
of
the
you.
date on
And,
it?
Yeah.
Bring me back some Halo
Good luck.
shit.
In September, I
luck.
believe.
If you
Shit,
cop a
birthday month.
Omnitrix,
Let's go, guys.
Boy, let's go.
If you cop an
It's like-
Omnitrix.
That's what I want to do
I
for
think
my
it's like
birthday.
September
I want to run up
20th.
on Area 51 for my birthday.
All you about
Be
to
like,
see
yo,
is-
if you see some Dragon Balls, let me know.
you about to see niggas flying out there like Iron Man.
We're about to be out there. Shameless
okay.
promotion, Rusty Rupee shirts, giving out fucking business cards and shit. Like,
oh man, if I get the Iron Man suit, I'm painting it our fucking colors.
Hey.
I'm Rusty Man.
the Rupee
Rusty
Iron Man.
Man.
The Rupee Iron
I'm
Man.
gonna dress up like Will Smith. And
Hey, his name could be Iron Rupee.
Ooh.
Hey,
Ooh.
come on.
The
Come
Iron
on.
Rupee.
The Iron Rupee. Come on.
If we have any fans out there with any artistic talent, can you please remix a picture of Iron Man for us?
Yeah, Iron Rupee.
also, if someone wants to give me a ride to Area 51, DMs.
Right.
All he sees is an army of Ubers heading to
A whole bunch of nervous ass Uber drivers.
Like,
Get there.
like
They all
is this
looking at each
somewhere
other
in the
like, yo, we all
contract?
going in the same direction?
Oh my goodness.
Fuck. I love people, man.
Dude, people make shit interesting.
For real.
Right.
For real.
So Darren, I believe
So-
you were trying to end this episode
Yeah, like
before I interrupted, but I needed to send that energy out to our people while they're gonna set out to this raid.
So when you unlock your key and can now commit a spirit bomb, remember to follow Rusty Rupees at Rusty Rupees with 2 Y's on Twitter and Rusty Rupees anywhere else. And be sure to follow us on twitch.tv/Rusty Rupees. I promise we'll be better.
And please interact with us. Send us messages. Send us comments. Message us.
yeah, let us know what you
For
want to
real.
hear.
And if you're heading out on any raids, remember, we are your men in the chair.
In the chair.
In the chair.
We got
we
you.
are the men in the chair. We got
behind
you.
closed doors.
Yeah. All day, every day.
So yes, you can follow me at xxshadowkami xx anywhere. Justin,
You can follow me at RoNinja23 pretty much anywhere.
Deontay,
You can follow me at 13 Cross. Don't be lazy. Spell it out. I'm not spelling it out this time because that's a lot.
and
You
Cameron.
can find me pretty much anywhere at FlyRichie, FLYRITCHIE. I shall spell it out. I will not tell you the story behind it, and there's that.
Fly
Thank you.
bitchy.
Yeah.
And with that, everybody, we will
God
call
save
this
the
week a
bitch
close.
ass nigga.
Thank you for listening.
God save the queen.
and
Meghan
stay
Markle.
rusty.
God save Meghan
Stay
Markle.
rusty.
God save Meghan
Shit.
Markle.
I'll save Meghan Markle any day of the week.
Any day. Any
think I
day.
just got
Shout out to
disinvited from
Double
the
07. I just thought of that now. Why couldn't I think of that when we were talking about the actual thing? Double